Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's healing session. We have today a zodiac sign inspired session. Since we're officially moving into Aquarius season, happy birthday to all my Aquarians out there. Let this month be amazing and bring out the best in you, and always expect the best case scenario to happen for you. Sorry for the lightning change. We have very sunny days for January and winter in general here, so excuse that. Also, if there's any loud noises I'm not able to edit out, we have construction workers working on I think our wall in the building. They're either painting it or cleaning it because it rains so much here in northern Spain that sometimes moss collects very easily on the walls and makes them look dirty, and we don't like that. Like, let's have everything look pretty and aesthetic. But yeah, if I can't edit out everything, I'm so sorry for already saying that in advance. So we're looking at two different transits in this session. The first one being new moon in Aquarius, which is on the 28th of January, so we have a little bit of time to get ready energetically for that one. And the other one is Venus in Pisces. I thought those two were very interesting to look at for this session and help boost our energy and our guidance a little bit during this season. If you really like my content and you would love to see more, I do have on my Patreon and YouTube membership more Reiki sessions, tarot readings, as well as Shadowwork prompts each month working on a different topic. On my Patreon itself, I have a all access tier for all three categories for those that just want to benefit from everything. If you want to improve your health though, I also offer one-on-one Reiki sessions on my stand store. And if you're more into guidance and want to see a little bit what's coming in your life, I do offer tarot readings as well. My stand store, you can also find products that I have created. I have a Shadowwork ebook where you work your way through different topics, and you have a bunch of prompts you can work your way through, and a guided meditation for healing your mind and body. Using this candle for our smoke cleansing. It's very small and dainty, but the way this smells is amazing. Like this tiny little candle, and it smells so fresh and clean in a way. It reminds me of a forest clearing with like a stream flowing, and you hear it like in the background in a way. Like, I really love this candle. Using my heart healing incense, I feel so far astrologically January has been quite rough. A lot of emotional wounds being opened to be cleared out, and not everyone might have handled this as gracefully and peacefully as you would have liked. So let's do some soothing with this. Let the smoke wash away anything that might have disturbed you today, put you maybe in a bad mood, or you feel like it lowered your energy and frequency. allow the smoke to wash over you, kind of give you a fresh start. Maybe even a little bit of a boost of confidence that just because some things might have turned out bad today doesn't dictate the whole week or the whole day, depending where you watch this, or the rest of the evening. It was just a small little incident. With this Black Obsidian, we're gonna do a little bit of some self-growth and reflection on emotional closeness. Could be with some family members, with friends, maybe even in a romantic aspect. Whatever you choose here. But it's here to help us realize like how close do we stand to the people in our lives. And if there's some distance, to ask ourselves why, who is causing this, am I the one kind of like keeping them at a distance because I'm afraid of being hurt or being vulnerable. Questions like that may arise right now. It's kind of like a little bit, maybe even like a shadow work session here if you wanna, and if you're ready to kind of like dig deep into this. But the point here is to be able to move forward and take the next step. All over your body. I'm going to give this to you into your left palm, so you can hold up on to that during the session. You'll have to find the answers to the questions that are arising right now in your mind. Right now, allow yourself to process it. You could work through them during this video while journaling or after it. It's up to you. We're gonna work here right now on raising your energy for this level up, allowing yourself even to go to the next level, go to the next step. The next intention is helping you step into your social self, which is gonna kind of like pull that energy a little bit more to the front. You already are a little bit social, some of you probably more than the others, but just gonna take that energy, make it stronger and pull it to the front. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a mindset shift that we need here to be like, yeah, you know what, actually it is very easy for me to be social and interact with people. I personally used to identify as a introvert. I almost said extrovert because that's where I am right now. Like, I very much love talking to strangers on the street. It's always so fun and interesting. The other week I was running some errands for my dad, some paperwork downtown, and I took a break at the plaza, sat down on a bench and started reading, and this elderly man sat on the other end of the bench, just started talking to me, showed off his new phone that he got, and told me about what he likes about that phone, what he dislikes about modern phones. And introvert me in the past would have felt very, very awkward and wanted to run away from this situation. But right now, even though he disturbed a little bit my reading time, it was still very fun because, hey, it was someone new that I talked to, and that's why I even moved. I wanted to grow outside my comfort zone, but that was only possible because I started telling myself it's very easy for me to talk with people that I don't know, and therefore my energy changed, which is why it's more inviting for other people to just randomly talk me up and share some parts of their lives because they want to interact with me. See, like, you kind of like have to make an opening a little bit. Another fun memory I have was the grocery store, this lady that just randomly started talking with me about strawberries because we were both looking at strawberries, and it just felt very natural just being in that conversation with someone that I literally saw 2 seconds ago. But it also takes practice, so don't beat yourself up in the beginning where you feel like you're out of place, you don't know how to reply, how to keep the conversation going. We're all here to learn and grow. Using a solar light next. We're gonna use this for improving your communication, a little bit following up on the previous tension, but also in general the new moon is very good for communication. So if you had something you always had to say to someone, express an opinion, or bring up ideas, in general it's just easier to be talked to or talk to others, this is a very good time. We're just gonna focus here on your throat chakra, balancing that one out, and for those that have a little bit of a slumbering energy in your throat chakra, we're gonna be improving that. opening up your throat a little bit, but also kind of like combing through your vocal cords a little bit to strengthen that. For Venus and Pisces, we are gonna first focus on the intention of visualize your ideal love. So it doesn't matter if you're single or in a relationship, we all have this idea of what we want our love life to look like or how we want to experience love. So I'm gonna use here a rhodonite. And here we're going to tie this a little bit with law of assumption, so what we expect it to be like. So when we say like, oh, my partner is so caring, they're so gentle, they're so attentive, all those things we're going to think about our partner, or in this case our future partner, or the person we have a crush on, or whatever it is, they're going to reflect that back. So if you currently have a relationship where it's not really let's say reflecting back what you would like to see, instead of focusing on the bad things, or like, oh, they're always so forgetful, they never think about tiny little details, switch the story around, and we're gonna help you make this feel very natural and dominant. So basically you only think and perceive your reality from the new story. Focusing here a little bit on your mind and eyes, so it's easier for you to see and experience what you would like to be your truth in this case. making it easier for you to view the new story, or like actively think from the new story, and kind of making or helping your brain be used to that new experience, where it doesn't feel like you have to force yourself in a way to think that way, and kind of like what's the word, not gaslight yourself, but in a way kind of, that's the expression that comes to my mind right now, convince yourself, there we go. Yeah, where you have that feeling that this is so foreign to me, like why would I be able to switch all of a sudden? It's actually very, very easy if you give your mind the chance for it. For the next intention, we're gonna help you cultivate inner peace and harmony. I'm just gonna go here over your chakras, soothing them. Those who are balanced and happy. Internally, we also don't feel the need to struggle and focus on different things at once, like having too much noise basically in our head. At the end of the day, kind of like helping you feel aligned. Maybe it's also a time for you when you have to create a routine that helps you cultivate that inner peace and harmony. At the end of the day, when you come back from work, like a small little routine, something easy and simple that you can do to kind of like recenter yourself and take your mind off things. And lastly, with this snow quartz, a beautiful transformation. I had the intention here for when we go through our changes and transformations, sometimes we feel like our whole life has to first fall apart before we see the beautiful end results, and I kind of want to erase that from our minds and just see the change itself also as a beautiful process, and what we assume that happens, right? We know that, so let's just expect that when change happens in our life, it's beautiful, it's super easy, we don't feel like we're threatened and our fight or flight kicks in. Just very, very relaxing. we are of love to finish this session. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite part was in the comment section. And what do you look forward to for this Aquarius season? I'm very curious. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye everyone.